Did it go on? Oh, bugging.
No, we live.
We are live.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, I didn't put the video to go up first. My bad. Hold up, y'all. We're gonna do it right.
Make it funky, funky, funky.
Kenny Holt, my man, how you doing? Are you all right over there?
Bro, I don't know. We can't even do our regular intro
Bro,
because
I fucked the whole intro. I fucked the whole intro up. Like, oh shit. Like, damn, I'm about to go cry. And like, yo, I'm seeing this shit. You getting all emotional. I'm like, yo, I forgot the video in the beginning. Holy shit, bro. Um, Kenny Holtz, my man, how you doing?
you know, Randy. I think the only words to say is, I go for mine. We got the shine. You can't see me this
Oh yeah,
time.
let's do it. Let me
Well,
see
I
it.
don't have that, but I have his friend.
Oh, hey, okay. Now we talking. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I think before we start off, because we got about 185 already just tapped in. Listen, we're gonna get to everybody. We definitely appreciate you tapping in with us on a Saturday night, right after Saturday mid event. We cannot start the show without doing this. Okay, no more. Yes, Twitter. um, Welcome to a brand new edition of the Two Out of Three Falls podcast here live on X, live on Twitter, live on YouTube, all that good stuff. Any questions, comments, feedback you have regarding Saturday night's main event that ended a few minutes ago, John Cena's final match. Um, Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. Go to youtube.com/cruise control podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comments, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for your boys on the program. At Cowabunga _K_E_N. Myself, Randy J. Cruz, RENDY, the letter JCRUZ. There is a lot to get to regarding this show. It felt like we just saw a whole different thing when Cena tapped out to Gunther. I know many people in the crowd were very negative about the result. Obviously, they everybody everybody wanted Cena to win. I think just the fact that he tapped out, they got upset. They saw Hunter come out and they started booing him. They give him the tribute. I don't know how John Cena did not cry like
word.
that. Maybe he got teary eyed for a second. You mentioned once he saw Vince McMahon on the screen, which I was shocked to see Vince. But once he saw Vince, it kind of, I think that's the only part that got him. He was standing firm on seeing Hunter and Stephanie and Taker and everybody else. But once he saw Vince McMahon, it was like boom, like
Mm,
that hit him.
yeah.
Real quick in the chat again, if you're watching us on X and YouTube, thank you. We really appreciate it. Over 259 people have tapped in the first 5 minutes. Thank you. We really appreciate your love and support every time we do this. Daniel Cena should have left the jorts in the ring. Yeah, but he'll be walking out with his fucking underwear. So I don't know.
Man, nah, bro.
Cena tapping was the right move, but didn't think they actually go through it. I think, remember, they're going to boo Hunter because he's the man in charge. I do get that. But listen, if John wanted to tap out, like what can you really say? If he has, listen, this is what I want to do. I'm not gonna tell that man no. We're gonna go in a different direction on your final match in the company or forever. Like if you're gonna tap out and make Gunther be this guy for the future going forward, then that's what I thought he would have. I thought he would have passed out
I thought so too.
and then tap out. Like, all right, you pass out, cool, no problem. You still protect Cena, like never give up. But it kind of goes with the story. Like you've been doing this for
Irony,
23
yeah,
years, never give up, and your final match,
you gave
um,
up.
you know you gave up, and but you're like Punk said in the ring, you're paying it forward. You know, um, two more things in the chat, and I'll let you go, Kenny. Audience chanting "Drop your jaws" was crazy. I didn't even hear that. Did they?
I didn't hear that either. I don't know what type of surround sound you got for that.
Drop your jaws. Wow.
Dropping your jorts in DC is crazy.
They said drop your jaw. Okay, and one more. The Rock and John Cena segment in Elimination Chamber is the biggest fraud in history of the WWE.
Oof.
We're gonna get to a lot of what we saw tonight. So Kenny, where do you want to start with the match, with the paying homage afterwards? You saw Punk and Cody come out. They gave Cena their respective titles. You saw Hunter out there. You saw the whole locker room. Everybody was out there. And I think Cena did not expect that to happen. So I think that might have caught him off guard. But talk to me. Let's go backwards. Let's start with the whole paying homage and the montage and seeing Cena walk out for the final time.
Bro, man, I don't know what the will of John Cena, what type of strong will he has, because seeing that video package, man, just brought back so many memories. Well, for me, because I saw John Cena when I was in middle school, come up from high school. That's when I first saw John Cena. I was in middle school. He
And
came in
what year? That was what? Oh,
03,
03. Oh, damn.
02, 03. Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, I was just like, all right. I remember a lot of these moments, these matches. He came in, the ruthless aggression, the slap, and automatically came with the word life, master the thugonomics. Then eventually groomed himself. The champ is here. Then the Marine, just like everything from John Cena to hustle, loyalty, respect. You can't see me, Fruity Pebbles. You can't wrestle, PG Cena. Cena sucks. Like, I don't know how that video, like everything in that package, I'm like, damn. Like, I know I grew up on a lot of the old ones. I'm like, I really grew up watching Cena, and here I am. 35. No, I'm 36 today.
Oh, hey, come on.
Yeah. I'm within 36. So, like, that just really shows within like a decade or like 2 decades, Cena has been around and people have grew up and seen him. That I don't know how like when he saw everything, he saw everyone from like you said, Triple H, Steph, a lot of Taker, a lot of old greats, but I think what really got Cena that almost made him like, I know he's out the company, but Cena came in because of Vince. Vince brought the man in along with Stephanie.
Yeah.
So Vince was really his number one promoter that really put him on and to give him the star power. So Cena, when he saw that, because Vince has a lot of love for John.
Oh,
and that really got,
and vice versa.
Yeah, of course. So that really got to him. I was really shocked. I'm like, wow, this Vince, and we know, but
it's crazy, man. Again, if you're watching us on X and YouTube, thank you. We got over 320 people that have tapped in so far with us in the first 10 minutes. Thank you. We're trying to get the YouTube numbers up. We're at 635 subs. So anybody who's watching us, click that subscribe button. We really appreciate your love and support. Daniel was 45 and 47 in attendance. I don't know.
I don't care.
I don't think so. I don't think. Nor do I care. Brendan, 44. They were chanting the drop your jorts when he was taking his gear off.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But to your point about, listen, I from a story standpoint, I after Attitude Era, so I'm like 6 years older than you, so I'm 42. So I saw the Golden Era, I saw the Attitude Era, I saw Ruthless, saw PG, I did everything. But eventually, I I took a step back for maybe like 2 years after Attitude Era from like 0203 to like '05. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So long story short, I'm working in this school, and then I see this kid. These kids were talking about, they mentioned John Cena and Chris Jericho. I knew Jericho, but I was like, yo, so who's this John Cena guy? He said, oh, he's the champion. I said, he's what champion? So he's the world champion. I think who the fuck is John Cena? And I kid you not. So I was like, all right, here we go. Let me go tap in, see what's going on. And I think um the what got me back into it was the beginning of the rivalry with Edge. And
Mm.
I said, okay, now I can dig this. So when John was US champion at WrestleMania, I missed that. When he was um first time against Kurt Angle with the, when he slapped Kurt Angle, I missed that. Um and then I got back into it with the Cena Edge rivalry, and it's been like ever since. I never really tapped out like that. Since then, have I disagreed with some things? Of course, we're fans, but I've never been like, yo, I'm not watching it for like a whole month, 2 months, a year. So that particular moment in time, I say, you know what, let me tap in and see. And ever since then, Cena's been. You mentioned doing this for 2 decades, 23 years, but doing something for that long is one thing, but doing it at a high level and you being the top guy for that long, it's like we mentioned. We love The Rock, we love this, we love Austin. I'm like, Cena's been on top longer than Austin and Rock combined, like 4 or 5 times. Like Austin had like a 4, 5, 6 year window. The Rock in and out, in and out, in and out. Probably Hogan longer than Rock and Austin. Not probably, yes, longer than Rock and Austin. But Cena was like straight through, like never dipping, never hurt like that. I mean, he was out a few times, but he was always on top, bro. 17-time world champion for a reason. He was always on top, and for that long, against the top of the top talent, Hall of Famers, you name it. The man fought everybody, and to do that for that long and still be productive like that, it's like LeBron. Like I'm watching this, bro, and I'm thinking like, damn, son, like to put like an NBA terms to it, it's like, all right, the day that Kobe retired, I'm like, damn, son, damn. Jordan, oh fuck, man, Jordan tried. When the day LeBron retires, it's gonna be the same thing. Nah, come on, man, one more year, one more game, bro, come on, and it's gonna be a wrap. So be
Right.
seeing that and seeing him, like, damn, son, like it's really here from a
Yep.
whole year of like, yo, we got 1 year left, we're gonna do this, do that, and now it's a wrap. And us, we fantasy book, yo, the Rock gonna come out, Rock gonna, one more match. Nah, it's over. Like they won't do all of this if it ain't officially over. All these teams putting out the Twitter and the fucking jerseys, like they're not gonna do all that if he's gonna come back one more time. Like this is it. There's no more John Cena, and it's like, okay, now we just gotta flip that page, that chapter, and see the next generation. And that's why, to circle back, that's why he paid it forward to Gunther and tap it out, because that's what Kurt Angle did for John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt paid it forward to John, and John went skyrocketed. Now it's Gunther, and that's just the way it's gonna be.
Yo, like, and then coming up, like you said before, man, like
Mm-hmm.
when John started producing himself, like, yo, all I know is this. You talk about gimmicks, Austin did the finger, The Rock
Mm-hmm.
did the eyebrow,
Yeah.
DX had suck it. There was only 3 people who did a motion that created this. Tim Thomas, Tony Yayo, and John Cena,
Oh,
which
this.
was It was out of those three people that you thought who it was. But the number one person that came to mind was John Cena. Now, if
John
you're in New
Cena for
York,
sure.
you automatically knew that Summertime '05, Tony Ayo.
No,
But
yeah.
if anything, like, yo, you can't see me is a staple, and you already know.
From
You know,
all across the board, bro.
it don't matter
Baseball, basketball, it don't matter.
if you
Don't
haven't
matter.
watched wrestling or whatever. When
Mm-hmm.
you know you can't see me, that is a staple of Jonathan Felix Alexander Cena from West
Hold up.
Newbury,
That's the
Massachusetts.
full government?
I think so.
John what?
Alex Felix Alexander Cena.
Cena.
Yeah.
John Felix Alexander Cena. Wow. And
Wait,
you know his full name because
Wikipedia.
no, I'm saying like why you know his full name?
I mean,
Like you full name, not like John Cena. We talk about middle names and this name and that name. We talk about
Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena.
Anthony Cena. All right.
My bad.
All right. Wow.
But look, man, you can't tell me all the jokes that was saying, yo, who is Carmelo Anthony sitting next to? I don't see nobody but
I don't see
Carmelo
nobody.
Anthony.
That's right.
You know how many jokes you said like this? You see John Cena? I just see a picture of a nice landscape.
Did you see the tweet or the post that Overtime put up? It was like someone with a green hat, green wristbands, and just like invisible man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
John
was
Cena
tough.
should have been in the Fantastic Four movie.
He probably do a better job.
Who's a better You Can't See Me, Kevin Bacon or John Cena?
John, probably John Cena.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the Peacemaker. I'm sorry, the Peacemaker.
yeah, but
I've never seen any of those. Have you?
I have not. I just saw. Actually, I saw the what was it? The second movie to the first one the Suicide Squad. I saw Suicide Squad 2.
Okay.
It was actually really good with Cena as Peacemaker. Him and Idris, they played the hell out of their roles. They were really good. But
I don't want to forget that our boy Terrence.
Yeah.
So those who are still watching, our third host, Terrence Watson, was actually at the arena tonight. So I know he's probably going through it a little emotional. He kept giving us some photos and videos of the event, and he was like, "Yo, man, I need John to win this shit, bro." And I'm like, I want to write back. I don't know, bro. I don't.
Whoa.
But that is what makes John like nobody retires and leaves winning. Tell me one person that says, "Yo, I'm out," and then won on the way out.
True.
Not Austin, not John Cena,
not Rock,
not. I mean, do you count Taker in the Boneyard? I mean, like,
no, it would be Taker. It would be Taker before the Boneyard match,
right? Against Roman.
Yes.
Okay, no, 30. That was 33, 34. Wait, hold up.
When he put his boots, the hat.
Hold up. Didn't he fight Cena at 34 in New Orleans? Remember when John said, I ain't got no match, and he was sitting in the crowd and he kept calling Taker.
Yeah.
I think Taker won at 34 against John and then beat AJ in the Boneyard.
The Boneyard was way after when he put his boots down and the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
I think
Taker might.
That was the Boneyard match. I would classify that as the that was like a little gimmick joint because he came out and then the American Badass also came out too. So that was paying homage to that.
Right, but still, and let's say you don't even count that. The year prior, he fought Cena at 34. So Taker might be the only guy in the company that has retired and won on the way out because we said no Cena, no Austin. The Rock has not said my final match is coming, so he's still up in the air. Batista won at 35 against Hunter, and that was it for him.
Didn't he lose against Hunter?
Did he?
Yeah,
I think. Hold up.
I think Batista lost against Hunter. He wanted to have his last match against Hunter. I think he lost.
Could be wrong. Hold up.
because it was I think
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah. Damn. All right. So, all right, Batista, he lost.
Flair lost to Shawn.
Yeah, but Flair came back. And you're right. Flair lost to Sean Hunter. What was Hunter's last?
Uh,
Hold
well,
up.
the last match he had,
Triple H.
I
Yeah,
think the
can't
last
spell.
match he had where they had to pin him because, and he just quit because he had heart palpitations.
They said WrestleMania. Triple H's last official match was at WrestleMania 38 in April 2022, where he teamed with Rey Mysterio against The Miz and Logan Paul.
Mm.
But his actual final in-ring contest was a bizarre match against Randy Orton on an episode of Raw in late
Mm-hmm.
2021.
Smart.
Again, I don't know if he won. Okay, he lost the tag match, and I don't know about there was no definitive finish for the Randy Orton match. All right,
Because
so let's say,
yeah,
all right, yeah, but I'm saying a lot of these. You mentioned Flair and even Sean lost on the way out,
let's see.
and I think the same will be for Brock coming up, AJ. Everybody outside of, I guess, Taker, is going to lose their final match.
Trish lost her final match against Becky.
Edge won his final match against Sheamus, right?
I
Before he
think so.
left.
On SmackDown.
That was in Toronto. Was
Yeah.
Vince still there in 22?
No, Vince was gone.
In 22.
That was 22. Yeah, Vince was gone.
Okay.
But yeah, Vince gone. Lita's last match was she lost against Trish. And then Mickey Jane. Oh, Victoria's last match was on it was either Victoria and Beth Phoenix. They both lost on SmackDown, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember Vicky came and she hugged JR. So
I mean, we even heard JR's name today on the broadcast.
We heard JR, we heard Taz, we heard Jerry the King Lawler,
we saw Vince photo.
I mean, look, man, we know like the history about it, and we never want to condone that because we're notable people. But when you mention John Cena, man, like a lot of these people that we're naming that Randy has just said, these are the people that helped build John Cena for who he is. Oh, JBL, we forgot to leave out JBL.
Yeah.
These are the people that helped elevate the story of John Cena from every match to every opponent. If you weren't at the arena and you were tuning in on Raw or SmackDown, these commentators, these people were the ones who gave us the vision, no pun intended, but gave us the imagination of what a story should be told. We was like, why are they fighting? We were seeing the matches going, and they're telling us bit by bit. And as it's being produced to us, there are narrators telling the story.
Yeah.
They're giving us the comic book subtitles, headline, sub messages that are in it. They're breaking it down. They're telling the emotion that we are wanting to say. Why are you doing this to Cena? Why? This guy is all about hustle, loyalty, respect. He may not be the damnedest best wrestler, but he has guts.
Yeah.
Like that was told to us, and we mean like, you know what? Right. And you know what? Why not this guy?
Yep.
And that guy was John Cena. And for Michael Cole to give homage to all those people, he said, him and Taz were the first one to call that match between him and Kurt Angle, Cena and Kurt Angle, when John came down.
On SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember watching that, and when Cena slapped Kurt Angle, you just heard the reaction from Taz and call it, oh! And it just really they just really exploded and just really exploded with emotion and like driven passion and how they just delivered the material. And we just gotta say, like, this wasn't without them narrating the plot,
Mm,
narrating the whole subtitle, everything that was came with it.
yeah.
There's no way that John's story couldn't have been told to anyone. Like you could be blind and you can still put that
Mm,
story in your head.
yeah.
I don't care who it is.
Um, Noob, thank you, man. That main event is it was exciting.
I
Let's
was wanting more.
let's
What you
real
think about
quick.
that main event, Randy?
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna hear.
My bad.
Well,
Sorry.
we're gonna hear
Sorry.
um the last couple of seconds of Cena tapping out here.
On the carcass of John Cena's career. John Cena has
Can't
tapped out.
believe it.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther.
And the first thought I had when that happened was when Brock beat Taker at WrestleMania. How like yo, the crowd just like a pin in the balloon deflated, like it just went, and you see the crowd like this and doing this, all of just shocked, and I'm like, it just mimicked the crowd noise. It just mimicked Brock beating Taker at WrestleMania to end the streak. Now the streak is one thing, and then John Cena's final match is a different thing. Um, if this was John's, if he wanted this to happen, you can't get mad at it. You know, as fans, we could have said, "Yo, pass out, whatever, or win the match." Likelihood that wasn't going to happen. But like in the side of Taker and Brock, you know, Taker wasn't like near retirement when that happened, and he came back the following WrestleMania and then won a match. Like, why would you break the streak if it wasn't like a retirement match or whatever the case may be? And then people said like, you know, did Brock need it? And if you want to do the parallels, let's do it. Brock beat Taker, and then Brock skyrocketed. Gunther taps out Cena. Now he's got a skyrocket. So these two big legends, Taker and Cena, are put it. Did Brock need it at the time? Well, like Brock was already established at that time. Let's keep it a buck. But coming back, he fought the Triple H and all them. All right, so now what is going to propel Brock into a different stratosphere beyond Taker? You get Cena, Suplex City, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania, this, that. Like Brock was on a different fucking planet. But now let's see if that happens for Gunther with Cena doing the job for him, not only beating him, but making me tap out. Like, yo, this is the guy you got to watch out for the next 5-10 years. Let's see if that happens. But it just reminded me of Taker and Brock from WrestleMania. What was that? WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
Do you see it that way too? Do you see the correlation with those two? And obviously, it was funny because they booed Hunter, and the crowd was booming at 30. Like Vince, why would you do that? So they both have like these things under their watch. Like, damn, like why? Why would you do that?
Yeah. I mean, that's for one thing, man. Like, saying, hey, man, you want to be the writer? I'm like, yo, it takes a lot to put a story or put something like this together. But it's easy to, I think for some, it's saying like, oh, it's easy or it's not easy to put this together. But you know, it's not easy. Also, you got to take the reaction of the people after they view the story or the end product. Like, if you're the creator of something and if people don't like it, you always got to be the one to take the reviews or be able to take the kickback or what the people might not like. So I think I like how it really painted around, Hunter from taking all that heat, and it really showed and it really just highlighted Cena Like I like how
Mhm.
Hunter didn't have to go into the ring and give him a hug. He lets John have the ring to himself. Everyone let John have the ring to himself. Everyone stood on the outside. No one really entered the ring with him. Like they allowed him to have that center moment. So
But there was one point you told me
what's up?
that when they were booing Hunter and CM Punk was walking in the ring,
Oh
he
yeah,
looked at Hunter. Like we observe a lot of stuff.
yeah.
He could it be nothing? Sure, but as they were booing him, Punk was about to get in the ring and he looked at Triple H. Could it be something? I don't know. Could it be nothing? Sure, but he gave Hunter a look like, bro, you could have switched this. You could have had Cena win or not tap out.
I would have had.
And they were chanting, "You effed up." I was like,
You
"Yo,
could have had. You could have really had John. I didn't really notice the look that Punk gave Hunter. I just know he looked at John. He's like, "This what you want?" Like that's
I'll
what
pay it forward. You're paying it forward."
paid it forward. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see the look that he gave Hunter.
Mhm.
Crazy, you noticed that, but man, but it would have been more. So he would have passed out. Like
True.
if he like you saw him give the three fingers, like
Yeah.
I ain't giving up, but then he would have rolled him over and just ragdoll him. Next you know, boom, passed out. That would have been a lot more like more
Like,
honorable.
yeah.
But I guess it's like a little samurai warriors thing. I mean,
Listen, man. It's paying it forward. It's. Do I agree with it? Probably not. But again,
well,
if this is what John wanted, John
yeah,
gonna get what he wants. So it's gonna be that kind of situation for John. And to be in the spot of Hunter right now, I wouldn't look at you. I wouldn't want to be in the Triple H spot right now. There's a lot going on. People are pretty upset in the arena, social media.
locker room.
Could the locker room be upset at Hunter? I don't. It's tough, bro. Like, excuse me, but it's like at the same time you're giving the fans something.
You got something,
Like
right?
if and we'll briefly talk about the other matches. Like when you mentioned Oben and Cody Rhodes, you know, fucking a DQ finish.
Hey,
Like what if excuse me, Oben would have pinned Cody and then Drew, or like Drew cost Cody the match and Oben pinned him. Like okay, now we're getting something, but then you hit us with the regular DQ finish. It's like like it's like keeping it clean and safe. But the end, you get something like, oh, come on, bro. Really? Now everybody's fucking upset about it. And if John's happy, I'm happy. There you go.
hey. All I gotta say is this, Randy. Like from that match, Gunther and Cena was like, if anything, I would say it really paid homage to like a movie. It was like watching Rocky versus Drago in a form of sports entertainment fighting,
Yeah.
wrestling. Drago, as you know, was beating the hell out of Rocky, beating his ass. As you know, if he dies, he dies.
Yep.
Throughout the whole match, Drago was whooping Rocky's ass. I mean, whooping his ass. That man heavy handed. That man does none. My man picks up tires, picks up goats, barehanded with stones. He uses the ash and stones to lotion his whole body. Like that man ain't like, yo, chop, Gunther, kick, Gunther, power bomb, Gunther. Like the whole time, you're like, John, I know this is your last match, but man, we want you to walk. So it was just really like that. And you could feel like the Eye of the Tiger was being played when John was, doing his Super Cena moments, the F you do the table, F you off the top rope. Of course, the infamous "You Can't See Me" shoulder shimmy. But in this movie, Drago made Rocky throw in the towel.
Yeah.
John Cena tapped out. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't pass out. In this movie, he threw the towel
He
in.
tapped out.
He tapped out. Never give up. It's like, yo, when he said that, I put it to the movie. I don't know if you remember this movie, Galaxy Quest with
No.
Tim Allen. There was the main character, Tim Allen, Captain Peter Daggett. His catchphrase:
Okay.
"Never give up, never surrender."
Mhm.
Every time John Cena would say "Never give up," I put it to Galaxy Quest. Now I'm like, John, never give up, never surrender. But I'm like, John, you gave up. And you like how earlier in the match they said for Gunther, you tapped out. You tapped out.
Yeah.
You know how the irony of that just flipped around.
That's crazy.
That is.
Trying to see why I'm getting an echo here. I don't know why. Do you hear echo? Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit.
I got it. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. So
Sorry, Tommy.
been reading a lot of people on social media with the comments about the final match, Cena tapping out. Random people. Cena losing, I get it, but losing that way was a horrendous decision. All right, that's one.
Horrendous.
Even Jonathan Coachman
Uh-oh.
says a lot. It would have hurt no one, and certainly not Gunther, if they got creative with other old rivals coming in to help him. I did not
Ooh.
like because that a guy named Conrad who does a podcast with Bischoff and him.
Mhm.
He said 51 minutes ago it feels like Taker Mania streak ended. I just fucking said that shit.
You're right.
And then Coach
Right.
said I hated it. I thought it would have been awesome to see those same kids who lost their minds in Toronto when he turned heel to be able to have one more go crazy moment on the last night. If you're gonna have Cena lose, have him pass out so that it can still be said that he never gave up. But with the tap out, they get all those images of shocked people in the crowd to use for content. I mean, Cena would be about to tap out. Here comes CM Punk. Here comes JBL or someone to help him, and I mean, Super Cena pops up. So this one's gonna be it. I'm sorry. One more comment. Triple H being booed multiple times tonight when he came out to celebrate with John Cena is the picture perfect interpretation of what everyone thought of his creative in 2025, and he laughs about it.
I mean, I feel like he already knew. He obviously hear those boos. I mean,
Let's be fair. Let's be
he's
fair.
not living under a rock.
Let's be fair. Do you think Triple H was in a again?
A tight spot?
I want to be devil's advocate. Be fair. Do you think Triple H was in a tough spot that, regardless of what he did, unless it wasn't going to be seen and walking out as a winner, anything after that, no matter what he did, people were going to shit on it?
It was.
Or like if he got pinned, would you be upset?
I think people would probably really got upset if he took a 3.
Okay.
No, I think it is a tough spot. It is. I ain't gonna hold you, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, dang, you protect him getting a 3 count, but you make him take a tap.
Or was he in a tough spot because people already from this year felt like there was a lot of uncreative things from the creative team, and he's the head of the helm, and feel like 2025 was just not a good year creatively. If they had banger after banger and banger, I'm like, oh great, but then this one fell off. Okay, it's different. He had a great year, but they're saying his whole 25 was just like,
That with the I guess with that, with everything regarding new deals and everything, that's where people are a little upset about. You add that on, so it just adds on to it. And for the last person, we thought we was like, at least give us something be good for, something to let us appreciate it, or let it let it be something that we can really like celebrate for, like, because we haven't seen a lot of people did not like war games previous to that, WrestlePalooza. We was looking forward to this Saturday night main event. It's the last pay-per-view for John Cena. We wanted to get something sent off, but it really tugged in. Instead of getting the cheers, we got the tears. And man, when John tapped, you went to the crowd, you saw that lady's face.
yeah.
And then you saw those kids take off their hats and start eyes filling up with tears.
And I think to that person's comment is that the company is going to use that content, like they wanted the shock moments, they wanted the facial reaction, like, oh shit, like now it's like, it's a moment, but
People will remember.
everybody will remember this because one, he tapped out.
Yeah.
And the booing of Triple H, not because it was a pretty good match. To answer your question from like 10 years ago, pretty good match. I think pretty good pretty good matches all across the board tonight. But
how much to the
that intro when he came out, the crowd was hot.
Man,
he even took the can. Matter of fact, do I have?
he gave respect to all those who were there that saw him. Trish, Eva, Mark.
Oh yeah,
Booker T,
Rob Van Dam,
Elias, Kevin Owens,
KO. This was Cena's arrival. Hold up.
definitely, and my boy Jack was there too. He said that place was nuts. You could not hear anything when he came out.
Hold up.
My boy Jack in DC. Shout out to Jack.
Wow. Yeah, man. John Cena's final match occurred early tonight. I saw the stats of his career. Everybody's saying he's the GOAT. Depends who you ask, depends who you talk to, depends on what era you're from. You might have a different answer, respectfully. But this man is a 17-time world champion.
Say it again. Say it again.
17-time world champion.
I think that needs a bomb drop. A Funk Master Flex bomb drop. 17. Not 7.
John Cena, 17-time world champion.
What else?
5-time United States champion.
What else?
1-time Intercontinental champion.
Okay, we'll give it that.
4-time tag champion.
Say it again.
4-time tag champion.
Boom. What else? Okay. What else you got?
Do you know who he was tag team champions with? I might I may not know 04. I think I know 2.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Ray.
I think so.
Hold up, my bad. Okay, hold up, hold on, my bad, y'all.
That's
They're
a lot of
saying
accolades.
I want to know who was he tag team champion with, and I'm not trying to see the comment because I'm on a different page now. Um, okay, so I'll circle back to see if Rey Mysterio. I don't see Ray. I could be wrong, but I don't see Ray at the current moment. Who else?
Uh, God.
By the way, while you're thinking, thank you to the 500 plus people who have tapped in.
Hey!
My applause at.
Hey! Shout out to y'all. More fire. John Cena, the legend of all time.
Want me to tell you? Or you still want to guess?
I'm tapping out. No offense.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Now, it's it's still new, Kenny. It's still new. Come on, man.
Band-Aid, you gotta kind of rip it off.
John Cena has been tag champion with Shawn Michaels,
Okay.
Batista,
Damn. Okay.
and David Otunga.
Who?
David Otunga.
Who? Okay, is that the guy from NXT?
Yes.
But
Rey Mysterio and John were never tag team champions, but they say he's a 4-time tag champion. But who was the fourth man?
I stand corrected.
Was it the Miz? I
Man.
think it was the Miz. I think it might be the Miz. Okay, that's John Morrison in the Miz. Anyway, also 2-time Royal Rumble winner.
Royal Rumble of 2008 in Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
Let me tell you right now, you thought like me, Triple H had this in the bag. You thought Triple H was going to win the Royal Rumble in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
But guess who the number 30 entry was?
Number 30.
Play the music, Randy. Who was the number 30 entrant?
I'm not going to do it now because I don't want Twitter to like do stupid shit.
John Anthony Cena from Western Area.
After tearing his pec.
5 months. Pectoral muscle. All I know is, watching that, I'm like, I know the Garden is loud. And this is the old Garden.
The old Garden.
When they had the purple and green seats.
And
they
had the little tunnel.
The little tunnel. They had Ranch One served at Madison Square Garden. If you know, you know.
Is that one of your favorite Cena moments?
That is one of my favorite Cena moments. If that was one of my favorite Cena moments, I will put that in my top 5. John Cena's number 30 entry in Madison Square Garden in 2008. That's in my top 5.
John Cena. That I would agree. That's in before we dive into that, Brendan, maybe John tapped out because Gunther wouldn't give up.
Like I said, Gunther was Drago, man. He could not. My man was giving elbow chop. The man was a Terminator.
And that's what you're building to, because in other comment, Noob says, imagine 2026 Brock getting retired by Gunther, but not by Oba. I think Gunther retired Goldberg. He's now retired John Cena. I promise you, when that time comes, he will retire Brock Lesnar. This is the plan. This is what they're gonna do. This is what they're aiming for. They're aiming for Gunther to be this guy, like a legend killer, a retirement killer, like badass world champion again down the road. This is the guy, along with your newer talent, which we know who's on the roster, but Gunther is the badass. Like, Get the fuck out of my way, or I'm
Straight
gonna
up,
I'm gonna retire you.
I'm gonna be
Goldberg,
yeah.
Cena, Brock. You want some? You know what I can do.
He took some.
I retire your man. It's over. But now it's like, when do you retire Brock? Because they're saying Mania, maybe they're saying SummerSlam in Minneapolis. We'll see. Those are just rumors. We'll see what happens. But Brock could be on the way out next year. We know AJ's out this year coming up. They might do this retirement tour. If Jericho comes back, that's 3 guys. That's probably on the way out in 2026.
Hey, I got 2 questions for you, Randy.
Hold up. Where was Taker? He was
in the ring.
He was there.
He was by the ring.
Yeah, he was on the outside. Right?
DMX, yeah.
I know I ain't bugging. I saw
He
Taker.
was outside the ring. Taker was like one of the first 5 people that let out from Hunter and Stephanie. So he was out. He was one of the first people out.
Yeah. Yeah, your question. Go ahead.
Well,
my bad.
That's all right. So I'll do the first question, then give you the first question.
Okay.
Being that Gunther, I want to stick to what you said about Gunther. If Gunther, now you said that he put Goldberg on the shelf, he put John on the shelf, and then you said he's going to have Brock Lesnar upcoming, that possibly in SummerSlam. If we was to look at Gunther's accolades now, if Gunther's being this straight up German villain, Drago or Terminator or whatever you call it, this villain in WWE, where do you think that, where do you put him as? Where do you classify Gunther currently now? Where would you rate him as in this company? Is he in your top 10?
Yeah.
Top 5?
Top 10, like male superstars?
Male superstars, yeah, right now. Yeah. Would you rate him? What would you put him at?
Definitely 10. I mean, in the top 10. He might be in the top 5. We're talking like fully healthy.
Everything. We talk about everything from straight up and down, like 6 o'clock, all bag, all work.
I would say top 5, Gunther. You asked me who are the top 5 male superstars today.
Well, look, you got
Cody.
Okay.
Roman Reigns. When healthy, Seth Rollins. You probably got to go Punk. Now, I'm going to count people who are there every week, consistent.
Who's building? Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, because like
upcoming, whatever.
I'm not going to put like Brock because he's barely there. But Gunther might be that 5th spot. Like, I know there's Braun Breaker coming up. I know there's Dom coming up. I know like Logan Paul, like Jey Uso. I know they're around. Drew McIntyre. There's a lot of great people on the roster. If you tell me top 5 right now when healthy, Cody, Roman, Punk, Seth Rollins, and Gunther. That would be the 5.
Ain't bad.
Am I wrong? Am I missing somebody?
No, because I was like, that's actually a pretty good list because, you know, this list really is with now currently and what's building. And all this is about, they don't have the titles yet, but right now they're the hottest. They're hot right now and they're building. Their stock is going up.
Yeah.
It's not going down. It's going up right now. And with this
and
right now,
listen, you don't put Gunther in the final match against John Cena if you don't feel like he's a top 5 guy right now.
That's facts. That's facts. Second question, Randy.
Yeah.
Be that John Cena, we talk about John Cena and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I said this to you before. Do you think that if Brock Lesnar did not leave the company at the WrestleMania 20, do you think we would have gotten even more better rivalry more better matches or matchups between John Cena and Brock Lesnar at that time from '03. Do you think the next big thing, Brock Lesnar and Word Life Thugonomics John Cena would have gave us a lot more stories, a lot more better outcome in matches versus when we get UFC Brock and Fruity Pebbles John? Respectfully.
Excuse me. I think
What happens to Brock if he doesn't leave? If he
when
didn't leave.
when Brock left, it was '04. When the last pay-per-view Brock was on was WrestleMania 20 against Goldberg, the same show that John won the US title from, the Big Show. And then you start seeing the ascent of John Cena after that. He was still Thugonomics in '04 until maybe You Can't See Me in like another year and a half. Brock was a different wrestler then than when he came back. He was more ground pound, UFC style from 12 and on. If you had Brock and John in the '04, '05, '06, '07, you talk about a leaner Brock, a more athletic Brock who can do a fucking shooting star press off the top rope like he gets Kurt Angle. Like he was like that Brock. I don't know, bro. I don't know if John would have wanted to see that Brock, let alone Suplex City Brock. But I think the stories would have been a little better. And it just weird how even John said it. If Brock don't retire, you don't get John Cena. It's just funny how that shit goes. Like if Brock would have stayed, I mean, he could have been the fucking best of all time. That's how the trajectory of his career would have been. 2 years prior, he beat The Rock for the title. You know, from the Rock title to the Rumble, he wins the Rumble. He wins King of the Ring. He's the main event of WrestleMania. Like that pathway was booming. And then like if you would have got Thugonomics John Cena the next year or two, maybe that would have been better of a story than the Brock and John you got in 2012, 13, 14. They still they still did a good job. But a more athletic Brock, that's like, damn, son, I wish, I wish we all would have gotten that. But it just amazing how you can't mention Brock without John Cena, and you can't mention John Cena without Brock Lesnar. And for that man to admit, if Brock don't leave for the NFL, there is no John Cena. And that's facts. How good would Cena be in the Brock Lesnar dominated company? We would never know. But once that man left, they needed someone to be the guy. And John was like, my turn. I'm out. I'm here. That's it.
Can you just imagine if we would have got Brock Lesnar versus John Cena for the U.S. title? Like if Brock would have went down and fought against the mid-card title.
Not even U.S. The spinner, the spinner
Yeah.
title.
No.
Brock wasn't going for no U.S. title after being world champion.
I mean, but look, he wasn't champion for a good duration of the time, and he could have started something. Like
who, John or Brock?
Brock. Brock didn't have the title after he lost it to Eddie Guerrero. So he lost to that No Way Out. I mean, so you about to had
a month prior to Mania.
Yeah, so if you would have had him like, yo, maybe start something in the mid-card division. Like if he would have had John and Brock against the U.S. title, that would have really, I think John and Brock fighting for the U.S. title, if they would have did so in 05, that really would have created some like plethora of some good matches, good storytelling. we could have seen Brock like when he left, broken off from Paul Heyman. Brock could have probably did something more independently by himself. I mean, we did see him, but it was a short term. Most of the time, we've always seen Brock when he was managed by either Paul Heyman. And also too, like John had his good moments with Shelton Benjamin, Kurt Angle with the US title,
Yep.
Big Show. But I think if John Cena and Brock Lesnar for a mid card title, like back and forth, all the way to like SummerSlam, and then when John would have came, if Brock, I will say this is a wild theory. If Brock Lesnar didn't leave the company after WrestleMania 20, John Cena probably would not have gone to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been
Brock. No, Brock was.
He was on SmackDown.
Correct. Goldberg was on Raw.
Goldberg was on Raw, and then Goldberg left. And SmackDown just had Booker T, Undertaker, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and JBL.
Mm-hmm.
Batista. Of course, Batista. So
yeah, I was mad. I didn't see Batista tonight. I'm like, come on, Batista. Come on. Pop
and they was in his hometown. If we would have heard Walk Alone, would have made it crazy. I think John would have really cried if he heard Edge.
Oh boy.
And Batista come out.
That would have been the perfect time.
That would have really saved it. I mean, it was still good, but that would have really like, we ain't mad at Hunter because he brought back Batista and Edge.
Yeah. Ray G, thank you, man. All these speculations of shenanigans and no Batista, no Jericho, etc. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, brother. Me and Kenny and my boy Terrence, and we always say, what if Jericho? What if Batista? What if Edge? What are they doing so special that they can't pull up for like 5 minutes and just should be like be in a crowd? You had RVD, Booker T, Sami Zayn, Trish Stratus,
Elias. That was so crazy, messed up. I think Elias went for a jab and he said, "My man, Kevin Owens, bring it in."
Kevin Owens, fucking Haku was there.
Haku.
Sami Zayn. I'm like, Eve Torres.
Eve Torres, yes.
I'm like, come on, you have Batista there. Jericho, I understand because either he's still on the contract, can't leave yet. We don't know what he's gonna do, and you wouldn't waste a Jericho return doing that. So that part I do get. Batista, question mark. Like, bro, you're from DC. Unless you're filming a fucking new Avengers, whatever movie you're doing, you can't pull up for John. Or maybe he said, "Nah, I'm good." I don't know. But people have my bad. People have this conspiracy theory. Take it for what you want, but
talk to him.
Excuse me. It's like Triple H not doing certain things to sabotage Cena's retirement run because Cena takes the spotlight. It's that thing. Like I don't know. I don't see it. I don't think Hunter would do that on purpose. Hopefully not. But me, I'm on the phone with Batista every day. Yo, bro, can we do something? Edge, hey, can we do something? Video montage. Give me, bro. You had Kane, Taker, Rock doing all these videos. You can't get Batista and fucking Edge. I can't get a video, an iPhone video sent to show love. 30 seconds.
A tweet.
And Batista said he has respect for John. I think so too. I think it's vice versa. But to answer your question, why Batista was not there, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's a crazy night. We can go over the other matches probably on Monday, but I just felt like today was just about John, and we'll get to Oba and Cody. So Ruka beat Bailey.
Phenomenal,
That was tough.
phenomenal match.
So Rook is dope. I'm like, yo, she's fucking flying, flying everywhere. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
I didn't even know she was from Hawaii.
In vans,
Yo, I was like, I peeped it. I said,
she's doing that finishing move in vans. I'm like, yo,
I'm
hold
like,
up.
I know she's doing this in sneakers. I thought these were like special made boots.
Nah, I
She's just
peeped it.
wearing leg warmers.
I'm like, what kind of grip Vans got for you to do all that?
Damn, Daniel.
And she does this thing. I'm like, yo, time out.
The
That
Soul
finishing
Snatcher,
move right there.
that is a ill. If you haven't watched NXT,
What's it
bro,
called?
the Soul Snatcher. That's her finishing move.
The Soul Snatcher. Okay.
Soul Snatcher. Hey Randy,
Yo,
if we I know we did it earlier. Top 5 John Cena moments.
I think that's a perfect way to end. Before we do that, thank you to the 530 people who have checked in, chimed in at some point in the hour and 5 minutes. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Can't do this without my boy Kenny, my boy Graham, my boy Terrence, who was at the show tonight. He's probably feeling a certain way about the ending, but we'll tap in with him on Monday.
Don't drink too much Stella Ross, T.
Again, if you're watching on YouTube, just give us the sub and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thumbs up. We need some more people watching more on YouTube than Twitter. Twitter gives us the more viewers, but would like to get the same thing for YouTube. I know it was a slow process, but one should be one day at a time. But we will eventually get there. So
yes, sir.
Kenny, my top 5 John Cena moments. Moment, not like Magic's moment.
It could be either one, whatever, man.
Oh, shit, bro. The Rumble 08 at the Garden. That's up there.
Okay.
I love the rivalry with Edge. I love the rivalry with Randy.
Okay.
I remember him doing the AA on Edge onto two tables at Unforgiven.
Yep.
That's a tough moment for me. Oh, tell me.
Uh-oh. What you about to say?
ECW One Night Stand 06, bro. Bro, that's probably my favorite moment of John. And he didn't even do much. He walked down the fucking aisle, and they was booing the shit out of him. He raised the belt, and they was saying "F you, Cena." They throw. Remember, this is New York now, Hammerstein Ballroom.
If you know, you know.
Home of ECW.
If you know, you know.
And they were throwing stuff, and he threw the shirt into the crowd. They threw it back, and security guard did the "Fu" sign. I'm like, damn, son, New York is going crazy, but New York is always like that. They don't care. Great match, great vibe. RVD was cashing in that night. He became champion. But that ECW One Night Stand, that and the Rumble 08 is probably my two favorite moments of John.
Why is that? Randy, why does that ECW One Night stand out so much for John Cena, even though he was hated so much? How did John able to, like, that's one of his most talked about moments, even though he was the most hated person in that ballroom? How does that moment stand out as one of John's top moments?
Because it showed like a tale of two different companies. Like, I know ECW was under the umbrella, but RVD was an original ECW guy. And when you come from that environment of just like, we don't give a fuck, we're gonna cheer for the bad guys, we're gonna have tables matches and thumbtacks and barbed wire, and then you have John Cena, your main champion, is this good guy, vanilla, baby face. Nah, we don't like that shit. No. And it's like the fact that they were chanting, "You can't wrestle." So right at the time, you got a guy who, quote unquote, you can't wrestle. He's your main champion. He's your biggest box office guy. They're probably saying, "Yo, John, he ain't shit. He ain't better than Rob Van Dam. What are you talking about?" And then you put him in the ring together in New York City, and the crowd just ate that shit up, bro. And I think John knew it walking down that aisle, put his head down, raised the title like, yo, I don't care what y'all play, what y'all say. I'm the champ. I'm here. And then you go against a good guy, a fan favorite, and Rob Van Dam in that environment, cash in money in the bank. And I'm like, yo, there's no way Rob Van Dam leaves without the championship. He's got to go over. Then he did. And that's why like people are still saying about like with Cody, like stop playing this safe. Cody can lose the title and get it back. John's a fucking 17-time world champ. And like Jesse Ventura said earlier, he's the 17-time world champ, but he lost it 17 times. Why can't you have Cody drop it whenever you can to someone brand new and then get it back? If John can drop it at a fucking one night stand, not a Rumble, not a Mania, not a SummerSlam, not a Survivor Series, one night stand, John Cena can drop the title to Rob Van Dam. Why can't Cody Rhodes drop the title at a Saturday Night Main Event against Kevin Owens or Drew McIntyre or Oba Femi? Like, why? Shake it up. Shake it up. So I'll probably answer your question and then let it into something else for a later time.
That's good.
But
please,
ECW still, to me, I think the overall event was just dope. But that moment right there, it asks anybody, John Cena, top 5 moments. I promise you, they're gonna say ECW 06 one night stand plus the Rumble at the Garden. And I'm probably forgetting right now in real time. I'm forgetting a lot. Him and The Rock though. Him and The Rock. When you call out The Rock for the promo,
yeah,
he wrote on his hand and he said, "Yo, I bring it via satellite."
Yeah. Or he went at Roman Reigns and said, "This is a promo. You know how to cut it."
Yeah, he went at Roman hard. Pause. He did. Sorry.
Hey yo.
Wait.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
My bad. The Roman promo. No, not you. It's me. It's me. The Roman promo. The Rock via satellite written promo. The Rumble 08. ECW one night stand 06. Damn. I'm stuck, bro.
All right.
I'll tell you Monday. I'll do it Monday.
Well,
what you got before we get out of here?
You have some good ones. It's hard to do. I have to add on for what you have. I'm just gonna add on to. Well, I'm gonna say mine. ECW, one night stand, John Cena, RVD. Like, despite John was not the favorite, but the man still came out there, took in the heckle from the crowd, and performed.
Yes, he did.
Number 2, the return to Madison Square Garden in 2008. That was, and he won. Number 30, he won. Him and Triple H were the last 2.
But you know what was bullshit about that?
What's up?
John won the Rumble. He would have got Randy Orton at Mania, but he didn't get Orton one-on-one. It was a triple threat.
Yeah.
So still, I won the Rumble, but I didn't get a one-on-one match. Do you know who the third guy was in that match?
HBK?
Triple H.
Oh. Wait. That was this ain't the only time someone's won the Royal Rumble and it ended up being a triple threat. WrestleMania 20, he's not here.
And The Rock won the Rumble in 2000. He got in a fucking fatal 4-way. It's amazing, right? No, there's probably other people who won. Rey Mysterio won the Rumble, and he's in a triple threat against Orton and Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
And I say this: John Cena's one of John Cena's most underrated matches is the match he had with Triple H at WrestleMania 22.
I remember you said that to us before.
People talk about him and Shawn, great. Him and Punk, great. But separate moment, him and Punk, yeah. But the match with Hunter, I think, super duper solidified him as like, all right, he's the guy. He's where we're going to. And it wasn't about the moves or whatever the case may be. It's just like how he handled himself against a guy like Triple H in the main event of a WrestleMania. Because the year prior, that was John Cena's first main event WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And that match does not get talked about enough that I think it should. And he made Triple H tap out.
Yeah.
He made him tap out. And
Yeah.
you go back and watch it, you be like, hold on, time out, hold on. I know you said 5 moves of doom and this and that, and you go in that match. Hold on, time out. John was doing some shit in that match. From what I recall, the crowd was hot. 25 minute match. Him and Hunter, great chemistry. They were supposed to run it back the year after, but Hunter got hurt.
Yeah,
that's why you got Shawn.
Right,
and great chemistry with Shawn as well. But that match with Hunter at 22, very underrated. Like, go back and watch it, and the story that was being told is what I think gets lost in the shuffle of his matches. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask me right now, top 5, like, yo, you gotta consider Triple H in at WrestleMania 22, because that by far the very, very underrated John Cena match.
it is, but I'm not. It's not in my 5.
Okay.
One Night Stand, Royal Rumble, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Edge versus John Cena, New Year's Revolution. New Year's.
Oh, yeah, when he cashed in, yeah, for sure.
When he cashed New Year's Revolution, I'm talking about JR when he was. I remember John had Edge on the steel steps about to give the FU. Oh, don't do it. Oh, my God. For the love of God. Yo.
Oh, Jim Ross hated Triple H. He fucking hated Triple H. Oh, Edge. Oh, Edge. Edge. My bad.
But, yo, for the love of God, John Cena. Yo, Edge, and I think almost, if someone was to say, I think that match, New Year's Resolution, that match, am I saying it right?
Revolution.
New Year's Revolution.
There you go.
I can't say things correctly when it comes to
They should bring it back, though.
I think, yo, that match, New Year's Revolution, Edge and John Cena, that match was one of the pinnacle highlights of their rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
That match really helped, was a crucial point of their rivalry.
It helped Edge.
It helped Edge a lot, and it boosts Cena.
Bro, that's what I get upset. I don't want to pick on Cody. It's not him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the creative, it's the booking. Like, bro, John lost it at a fucking New Year's Revolution after a chamber match. You understand? Like, John was probably having a year title reign at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Then he lost it. Then he had another year joint, and then he lost it. No, he had to give it up with the pec injury.
Right.
You know, but he'll lose it to Edge at New Year's Revolution. He'll lose it to Rob Van Dam at One Night Stand. He'll lose it to whoever else. Like, I'm just saying today, if Cody's your guy, just mimic the John Cena playbook.
Right.
Lose it randomly. Like, oh shit, I did what? Cody lost? That's more intrigue than saying, Cody won again. He won by DQ. You know, like, like, Oba fucking makes his ear bleed.
Ooh.
And then Drew comes out.
Ooh.
And then by the time you know it, Oba and Cody like raise their hands. Now, if they were saying run it back, restart it, Yo, fuck that. Let's go at it. If they would have did that, no. Tell me what? Yeah, Drew, he left. Yo, run this shit back right now. That would have been dope. But again, they don't.
Time.
Bro, you're on Peacock. What channel are you on? You are on an app. There's no hard out. This ain't NBC. This ain't.
It depends on the licensing for the building. I don't know. That takes into effect too. I don't know, but I know, Randy. One Night Stand, Royal Rumble, New Year's Revolution, 4. John Cena versus Kevin Owens, the match where John Cena heard us talking about you can't wrestle. The man bulls out Cody cutters, code reds, pop-up power bombs.
Yep.
My man uses the versatile movement that you guys says, oh, y'all say I don't have a bag. Y'all just says I just have crumbs. Guess what? Look what I have here. It's a bag. Let me show what I got you here. Boom, move. Boom, move. Y'all said I can't do this. Guess what? I did it. I remember just laughing at that. I'm like, I know he didn't. No shoulder shuffle, no usual shoulder shuffle, no backdrop, no big punches being thrown. That was really like, I think that match was like a big, hey fans, guess what? I'm doing this, but guess what? F you. Because y'all said I can't wrestle, but guess what? I wrestled.
That's right.
And this
for sure.
This was the, Cena sucks during the Cena sucks time. Let's go Cena sucks. They booed Cena every time his music dropped. John Cena sucks. John Cena. Like, yo. But my last match, this is the one that really
see now Monday. I'm gonna come back and give you matches. You said moments, but
this moment match I mean, I have moments and I have matches. Give it to me.
Okay.
All right. This one.
That's what we got.
John Cena versus RIP Umaga in an I Quit match.
Wow. So no CM Punk for you.
I know, and I have Phil's shirt too, but yo, that I Quit match, I was like, yo, this is the first time I'm seeing John get beat the hell like this from this tribal monster in Umaga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he had to use everything to put this man down. He threw the steps out the ring at him. Tried to use the table. The man broke off the rope. Put him in an STFU. I'm like, yo, they're going to tear the whole building just to win this fight. He nearly had to. Nothing was stopping him. John had a crimson mask. His face looked like when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you get ketchup, hot sauce, and barbecue on French fries. And he won the match. Like, that's a moment I remember because I'm like, yo, John looks like he looks fucked up.
Yeah.
And he is fighting Umaga, and he did everything. He threw the kitchen sink, everything at him. And the man had to use the ropes to win it, to choke this man out.
Yeah.
Like, I know these are probably like all matches, but like something about these matches or these were moments that helped elevated John's career to me. These are the moments that like I remembered. I'm like, yo, John Cena's about that.
I think on Monday we can do our top 5 matches and for John. As we wrap up, last comment, John got no speech.
He would have cried. I think he would have got choked up and cried.
I think seeing that package, I think that was it. Maybe he's not the one to do a speech. Maybe he didn't want to do it.
He would have got choked up and cried.
Yeah. That ending for both opening and last match was bad.
Oof.
Yeah. I thought the opening could have been a little different,
Longer or something.
and the ending could have been different. Like you're not gonna have the most perfect PLE, but you know, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Um, but as we get out of here on a sidebar, since we are doing it live, thank you to 535 people who have tapped in. Um, the Spurs are up by 2 with 25 seconds to go on the Thunder in that Cup Final Four. So the Knicks won earlier. They beat Orlando.
Oh boy.
So they get the winner of San Antonio and the Thunder. And everybody was saying, oh, OKC. I get it. They're 24-1. But the Spurs, who got Wemby back today.
Oh, you think the Knicks are ready to take on Wemby? Well, didn't the Knicks beat the Spurs?
I don't think they played this year.
I thought they did.
The Spurs?
The Knicks played the Spurs in San Antonio.
This year?
I feel like this year.
No, hold up. Knicks, Spurs. I can't spell. Knicks, Spurs. All right, they play March 1st. All right, I need 2025.
Yeah, didn't they play? I feel like I swore didn't they play this year?
No. Knicks at Spurs on December 31st. So it's coming up.
Wait,
it's coming up, but
wow.
Yeah, still 105, 103, 24 seconds to go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro. I just looked it up. They play the 31st of December.
Like past games, they didn't
coming up. Yeah, the last time they played was March 19th.
Wow. I guess I'm wrong.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it happens. So the Knicks will play San Antonio or OKC. We'll see what happens with that on Monday night, I believe.
Is the Garden ready to get lit for to win up? Oops.
I'm sorry, December 16th. So Tuesday. They will play Tuesday. Which kind of helps out because we'll be doing the post Raw on that Monday. So Tuesday, Knicks against San Antonio or OKC. Any final words before we get out of here? We're at the 1 hour and 27-minute mark. So thank you guys for tapping in.
Sure.
For those who might be still be watching, we got a very special interview coming up on Monday for you guys. Don't want to spoil that. We taped it yesterday afternoon with a current WWE superstar. The first one on our resume. So the first of many. So very, very, very nice. Very, very dope. I won't tell you it's a male or female, but you guys gotta figure that part out. But when it does come out, just show some love and support, man. Tweet it out. Cut out some clips, give us that love on social media, on YouTube, on Twitter, IG. So yeah, check that out on Monday night. And 106, 107, 105, San Antonio with 9 seconds to go. So if it is New York and San Antonio, that should be awesome. And let's see what happens, brother.
Wemby walking across Broadway, 7'4".
Well, they'll be in Vegas, so it's not. It's in Vegas.
Yeah, but I'm like, come on, man. I know it's Vegas. You got to bring something like that you got to bring it to the city. You know how insane that will be?
Yeah, but they want the bread. They want this, Vegas and money.
Oh, because Vegas has no tax.
Yeah, but there's no fan base. Imagine if that game was at the Garden for the finals. The fans go crazy. But you put it in a neutral location, now it just feels corporate.
It is corporate.
108, 105. Let me see if we get these 9 seconds off before we wrap up. So today was Interesting. We'll come back Monday night after Raw and talk about Raw. Also tonight with Cena, favorite matches, moments with our boy Terrence. Then again, look out for the special interview on Monday morning on the YouTube channel. Check it out, man. Any feedback you have, let us know. Whether you like it, love it, hate it, let us know. That's how we all get better. But I would tell you the interview was myself and Graham. Kenny and Terrence was not available.
Yeah,
they were working. They were getting that money. So you're gonna see Graham and I with a certain WWE superstar on Monday morning pre-tape. So let us know all your feedback, share it, retweet it. We would really appreciate that love and support from you guys. But trying to see how we 108, 105, man. You know what? We're gonna wrap up. Kenny Cole, Cowabunga _K_E_N. Myself, Randy J. Cruz, RENDY, letter J CRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. And most importantly, YouTube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show us some love and support for your boys on the program. Thank you to the 535 people who have chimed in at some point in time in this hour and a half recap of Saturday night's main event, the final match in the career of John Cena, the GOAT. Last question, Kenny. Do you feel that way? You think John's the GOAT or?
Yes. Thank you, Cena.
Any reason why?
I think that John has really the work he's put in, everything that he has done, everything regarding his the people he's faced, the duration he's showed. The man has wrestled in almost every different era except the Attitude Era. He's performed countless times. You've already named his accolades. You cannot overlook those. 17-time world heavyweight champion, U.S. champion. He's a Grand Slam champion. He won it against the IC title against Dominic Mysterio, 4-time tag team champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner. The man has the most amount of wishes ever.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really just say that. The man has more influence on pop culture, almost more than Just Do It or Air Jordan.
Bro, you saw it today. Every NBA team, every NFL team, every baseball team, soccer team, hockey, which is showing love for whenever he wore the jersey, they showed it. I'm like, oh, college football, college basketball. Like, man was all over the place, and they showed him mad love today, for real.
If Twitter was a newspaper, that was the only thing it was talking about.
Oh, today was all John Cena.
John Cena.
Oh, John.
And you know what was crazy about it? You knew it was coming, and by the time you had a random moment of then, you was probably taking the chicken out the freezer, getting breakfast. You like, damn, John Cena's last match is tonight.
Yep.
So that's what makes him the GOAT. If I was to say this right now, wild take of all time, now, if I was to mix them in, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, The Rock, and Roman Reigns. That's just the way I see it.
What, like Rushmore?
Rushmore.
Okay, Cena, Roman, Rock, and Austin.
Reigns, yeah.
Yeah, Roman Reigns,
my fault,
Rock,
sorry. Yeah.
Stone Cold, and John Cena.
Yes.
As your
Mount Rushmore, GOATs, GOAT, greatest of all time.
And you
know what? Have that. And there's no other way. No ifs, ands, or buts. Take it to the bank, but you can't. The banks are closed on the weekends, buddy.
That's right. That's right.
That's just the way it is. Fight me. Well, don't fight.
Bro, I've been battling the cough all night. I'm like, bro, shit. I don't know how I did it. I was 35 with a Jesus Christ. Kenny Hope, man. Thank you, man. Love you. Appreciate you. What's happened Monday night following Raw. This was great to recap tonight and our favorite moments and matches of the career of John Cena, the undisputed GOAT. And that's how it'll be, brother. One last time. Hold up. Look at this shirt, bro. Look at this shirt, bro. I bought this last week. I'm like, you know what? I gotta wear it on the shirt, bro. I gotta wear it on the show.
Shout out to Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena.
Yo, stop with the government, man. You make it seem like he's fucking, in trouble. The full government is crazy.
Hey, if he's in trouble, guess what?
You can't see him. Yo. On that note, we out. Appreciate you,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
All
Dig
right.
it.